Hello and welcome to today's episode of TSARP. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today, sadly, we only have Steven.
Hello.
Sam
I don't
couldn't
think
make
it's
it.
really that sad.
Yeah, sometimes Sam gets a little, well,
Goofy.
I don't want to say it. So, so, as you probably saw in the title, ChatGPT is going away forever. Okay, no, that's a lie. So they're creating a paid plan, meaning that they're still going to have a free plan, but it's basically you're not always going to have access to
Yeah.
ChatGPT. So if you don't know what ChatGPT is, it's an AI based off the GPT 3.5 model. And basically it can do amazing things like write essays and code, and we talk about it a bunch on this podcast. But sadly, they are coming out with a paid plan, and the people with the free plan are going to only have it when it's not in high demand. So when not a lot of people are using it at different times of the day, or just when people are doing other things, you will have access, but most of the time it is in high demand, so you're not really going to get to use it that much. The
Sadly.
Yeah, sadly, the paid plan is going to be $42, I believe, a month. And you are gonna
It's a
with that
lot.
not yeah, it is. Not just have regular usage, but you're also gonna get beta features and new stuff and updates a lot sooner than everyone else. So they're calling it their professional plan. So it's great, I guess, for businesses that are trying to use it. And they're also coming out with their ChatGPT API, which you will also, I believe, have to pay for. But that will make it a lot easier for businesses to implement AI into their software.
I like that idea.
Yeah, you can make a lot of cool programs. One, I don't know.
Business.
I mean, I don't want to get in trouble. Um, but it will be one way for students to try to get around the blocking of ChatGPT by using the AI or the API on a different domain. So hopefully schools can make their software stronger to check for those things and block the usage of the API. Now that might already be in effect. They might have already figured out a way to block that. I'm not sure, but it could create a vulnerability in their system.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying to do it. I'm just saying it could be an issue. So with that, you're like, no, what do? I don't want to code because coding's annoying. I want AI to do it for me. I don't want to write my essays. I want AI to do it for me. So luckily, we are going to tell you about 3 alternatives to ChatGPT, which are pretty cool, and they're all unique. So they're not just alternatives, but some have features that ChatGPT does not have. So yeah, I guess we'll get right into it.
Woohoo.
So, woohoo. So the first one is called U.com. It's actually an AI search engine. So it uses part AI and part like web searching stuff.
Google-ish.
Yeah, Google-ish. So you can type in a basic request like how do I do FizzBuzz in Python, and then it will give you code snippets. It will also link and show the best stuff on Stack Overflow, but they also have a U chat section. So basically, what that is it's more like ChatGPT, but it still does use search engines. So if you're gonna have it write an essay or something, not to cheat, but to do other things, you will need to definitely make sure there is no plagiarism in that, because it does have access to the internet and it could plagiarize. So you would want to make sure. They have a specific UWrite tool too that you can try out, specific for just writing essays. So I believe that one does not plagiarize, but it does have access to the internet, so you will want to check that. And it does have a specific code section and all different stuff. So it's pretty organized to what you want.
Yeah.
It does have image creation like Dolly, but I don't think it uses Midjourney, which is another AI image creator. So yeah, so that Yeah, it's a pretty cool tool. It just came
I
out too.
Yeah,
It
I
launched
recently used it. Oh, sorry.
no, you
Yeah.
could say.
Oh, okay. I used it a while ago. Like, remember when we added it to the server?
Oh yeah,
And
for the
then yeah,
server.
those are okay. And then I used it again, and I asked it the same thing, and it got a lot better.
Yeah, they're always
So that's how it.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the time that all of these AI softwares are really pushing out updates and updating their models and stuff like that. But yeah, actually, both Midjourney. I want to say Midjourney came out. I don't know the actual date, but I believe it was like a year, 2 years ago. But it's gotten a lot better since its first release. And U.com came out just like a little over a month ago, I believe. Last year. I mean, that was only a month ago. But it actually I saw the release. I used it on the release date. I saw it. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Has all different features. So I'd check that out. But we also have two other tools that might be better, might not, and might be more for your use case. So the second one of the day is called Simplified, and it mainly focuses on design from logos to videos and stuff. And it's not all AI too. So they have AI writing tools. Sadly, there is not a coding feature from what we can find, but they can write blog posts. And what's cool is they have templates already that are kind
Yeah.
of like mainly trained to do different types of writing stuff. So, like they have e-commerce stuff all in there, blog ideas, blog titles, like product listings for Amazon product, name generators, description generators. Like they have models trained on this stuff, which is pretty cool. Because ChatGPT and other tools are general purpose, right? But they have stuff specifically for what you want. Yeah, so it's pretty cool if you're looking for a specific thing, not just broad ideas. Like they can even do like SEO for websites, and it's pretty cool. So I would definitely check it out. It's definitely something to have in your tool belt, and know that you can use. But besides AI writing, it also does like Dolly image generation. So you can use that tool too. I haven't used it a lot, but from what I can tell, it's pretty good. And they do have regular logo and regular video creation tools. So if you just want an online logo maker or online video editor, you can also use them for that. So it's a pretty multi-use tool. And I think all the tools on this list are a lot bigger, like a lot different tools than ChatGPT. But like they say, someone that can use a lot of different tools isn't always the best at one. So, like,
Mhm.
ChatGPT is great at one thing, and that's writing different things and coding, but these tools can be used for a ton of different things. So it might mean that one specific tool isn't as powerful, but it's definitely cool to know and definitely cool to use when you aren't able to use ChatGPT. So the final tool of the day is called Hugging Face. It actually is they have a ton of different models. So again, kind of like Simplified, it can do a lot of different things. They also have a lot of OpenAI and GPT stuff on there, including a GPT-2 model. So it's a step down from GPT-3. Definitely not as powerful, but it is great for simple things like AI writing and other things. But coding, I don't know if it can do, and it just might not be as good at. But they don't just have GPT-2. They have tons of data sets if you want to even create your own AI, and a lot of different online tools to use, again, like Simplified. So yeah, these are all definitely tools I would check out if you haven't. And they're all pretty cool. They have lots of documentation about how to use their tools, how to use their APIs. And I don't think Simplified has an API, but Hugging Face definitely does. So you can check out theirs. And yeah, if you want to kind of use Hugging Face as your backbone to your AI program, you can definitely use it. I don't know if all their software, all their APIs are free. They're not. I can say that. They do have different pro plans and stuff that you can look at their pricing tab for. And again, none of these are sponsored, but if they wanted to, we're here. But yeah, so these are all pretty cool tools. I would definitely check them out. And they're, even if ChatGPT is open when you want to use an AI tool, these are different use cases, right? So even right now, when it is still free to use and still most of the time open, you can still use these tools specifically for what you want. Because ChatGPT cannot do the image stuff that Simplified and Hugging Face can. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some info out of it, some special tools you can use. And thanks,
Yeah.
Steven, for joining us.
I barely spoke, but yeah.
But yeah.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. So thank you all for listening, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Ah.